everyone, and welcome back to B Movies Presents Cinema of Steel. Today, we're looking at Richard Donner's cut of Superman 2. Let's check it out. Richard Donner's Superman the movie and Superman 2 were originally shot at the same time, but when production ran long, Richard Donner stopped shooting Superman 2 about halfway into the production, assuming he'd get to finish that second half later. Well, that didn't happen. Richard Donner was fired from the franchise and replaced with Richard Lester, who reshot half the movie, changed the script, and went on to prove that without Donner's influence, the best he could do on his own was Superman 3. Lester took Marlon Brando out of the film entirely, added a bunch of jokes, and the infamous Superman shield scene, which nobody liked.
So after decades of fans begging to see the original director's cut of the film, Warner Brothers finally relented and helped put together the Richard Donner cut of Superman 2, released in 2006. But Richard Donner changed the tone of the film considerably, replacing half of Richard Lester's film, adding some never-before-seen footage, including a different scene where Lois Lane proves Clark Kent is Superman by shooting him.
That's pretty messed up, Lois.
No, they were blanks.
That's pretty clever, Lois. Superman also doesn't kiss Lois Lane's memories away, opting instead to reverse the Earth's rotation and turn back time.
Gee, where have we seen that before?
In Superman the movie.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I actually really love this cut of Superman 2. It is nearly perfect. It is a worthy successor to the original Superman feature film. The story is a lot more tightly plotted. The characters are a lot more interesting because Jor-El, played by Marlon Brando, is back. This was footage I didn't know existed. I love the way it plays out. I love the sense of scale. It really does match the largeness of this franchise in a way that the original cut didn't. The only one thing I have to say negative about this film is that the ending reuses not only the same plot point, but the same footage from the first Superman film. Turning back time was a dumb idea to begin with, and it's a dumb idea here.
Yeah, it's frustrating that he used the same ending again, but I still prefer it to the Kiss of Forgetfulness because at least it's established that Superman can do that. This one cuts out all of the stupid, unnecessary powers of the original, except for General Zod using telekinesis, but whatever, we'll let that go. It's much cleaner, it's much faster paced, it works better on almost every level. The dumb jokes are gone, and even Lois Lane, Whitney's hated Lois Lane, comes across much smarter in this version thanks to the new scenes that have been added. The real problem is the problem that was in Superman 2 all along. Superman spends half of the movie not interacting with General Zod, completely isolated in his own little world, acting really selfish. So, where does Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut, rank?
The Richard Donner cut of Superman 2 is so much better than the original cut, I'm going to rank it really high. In fact, I'm going to put it right below the original Superman feature film on my list. It comes in a solid number 2.
Richard Lester's Superman 2 has been in my number 1 spot for a while now. Well, the Richard Donner cut blows it out of the water. It's the best Superman film we've had so far, despite a few nitpicks here or there. And in contrast, the Richard Lester cut is so annoying now that I'm knocking it all the way down to number 5. Yeah, I went there. 9 Superman movies down, 1 to go. Tomorrow, Cinema of Steel is going to be reviewing Zack Snyder's Man of Steel.
I'm so excited!
Will it be the best Superman movie ever? Or the worst Superman movie ever? Or will it be at like number 5 or 6 or something?
Find out tomorrow.
Yeah.